What is up? So today I decided to do kind of a highly requested video, which I really wasn't like made aware of any of this. Cue the comments being like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be a mother and didn't know what a birthing plan was. No one really told me, and I'm sure if it was important to like have this written down, like we would have discussed this. I have really good doctors. We did a whole hospital tour. I think they would have like let me know. Obviously, we go over all the stuff. I do pre-registration for my hospital and my doctor already knows all this stuff. So I guess just like, we just do this verbally. But I did print out a birthing plan. I got this off Etsy. I paid $4 to print this out. I thought when I paid $4, I thought it was gonna come like pretty in the mail, and then they literally just sent you like a PDF, which is like fine because it's $4. Like what are they gonna do, a presentation for me? But I thought this was gonna be like more exciting. Like my birth plan is gonna be this big. Honestly, we probably could have made it a bigger thing than it was, but I'm so over like just so like, and that's why like I literally like don't even care anymore. I'm just like posting, trolling, whatever. I posted like a trolling video of like how I change diapers with press-ons, and immediately all the comments were like, you should consider taking those down. Like what if the poop gets underneath it? In the video, I literally am like ripping off the press-ons to show my itty bitty short nails. I'm not even going to the nail salon anymore because I'm like, I don't want to get any sickness. I don't want anything. I'm just like, people just like, it's just so funny how people just want to criticize everything. So that's why I'm just like, you know what, I'm going back to trolling, whatever. And yeah, it's just so crazy because again, it's like, I've heard rumors like, I don't even have a doctor. Some people still don't think I'm pregnant. Okay, but like, oh, she didn't even go to the doctor. She's not, what would you want? Oh, she has 2 doctors, so she high risk. People just be thinking they know everything. And honestly, it would just be so exhausting to like defend myself and be like, look, I also did my own eyelashes today, so I always feel like they're popping off when I do my own eyelashes. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, it just gets exhausting at some point. I know there was a whole scandal, like Dior didn't send her a gift, she bought that, and like, you know, put it as a gift message to from, I'm like, I mean, there's like a point where you're just like, I don't know what to even say. How do I prove? Then why? And then I feel like, how do I prove this? And I'm like, why am I proving? Like, you know what I mean? People are, the thing is, whatever you think about me is just gonna be true, no matter what. And that, I think that goes for everybody, right? Whatever someone thinks of you is just gonna be their truth. It just takes too much time, too much energy to try and change someone's mind. It's just, also we got carpeting. Did you guys notice? Sorry, I'm like going a million miles an hour. I have also really exciting news. I just had a really good phone call, and like, I'm really excited to announce this. I don't even know when I'm gonna announce it, like if it's gonna be a couple weeks or if it's gonna be like a month, and I'm not really sure. It's gonna be when my baby's born. I have some really exciting things, like so much is coming up aside from the birth of my daughter, but also just like so many other really great opportunities. And I'm just like so excited to be a working mama, you know what I mean? Like I'm so happy to get to stay at home, and this new opportunity is kind of perfect because it's kind of like a nighttime thing. I know that sounds like so shady, but it's not. It's also for like the internet and stuff. But I just think it's gonna be like just a perfect little combination and a nice little segue of where I'm going next as far as like social media and creativity and you know, performing and all that stuff like that. So I'm really excited. That's coming super soon. I don't know when. It could be literally in 2 weeks. It could be 2 months. I'm not sure. It'll be soon. It'll be sooner than 2 months though. My birth plan. Does this focus? I have such a weird focus on my camera. Like, I don't know what my camera setting used to be, but I'm always like playing around with my focus, and now it's just totally off. So for those who like asked about my birth plan, like again, I'm not like shading you. Like if your doctor's like, hey, print out a birth plan and like smack it up there. Like cool, be prepared, be over prepared, be all of that. You know what I mean? Like our doctor's like super chill, which I love. He's very simple, very like, this is what you need, this is what the baby's yours. You know what I mean? Like simple, because he's done it for so long. Like he's, you know, some people might think of that as like a bad thing, but he's been doing this for literally like 30 years, and he's just like, it's like clockwork. You know what I mean? Which makes me feel better. It makes me feel like this is something that like people do every day. There could be 4 births happening at one time in the hospital. Like, anyway, so I obviously blocked out, or I didn't fill out like personal information. Even our due date, we've always said it was, you know, September. We're kind of still saying that. And as of right now, it's up in the air. If you watched my vlog channel, basically they think she's 3 weeks ahead. So I don't know, like it literally could be any time in September. We're just like, my goal is to have everything like work related done by August. So when September comes, I'm not like, I gotta make videos or something, you know, I'm just kind of like relaxed, chilling. Hospital bags packed, nursery is done, car seats installed, you know, we got food here, and if this doesn't work out, we got food here. So we'll get to all that. That's part of the birthing plan. So my birth plan. So the due date is September. The mother's name is Trisha, and the partner's name is Moses. So biblical. I kind of forget Moses' name is Moses because I never really call him Moses. And in fact, if I do like call for him, like if I need him, I'm like Mose or something. I don't really ever say Moses. But how biblical is that? How cool is that his name is Moses? Sometimes I think about that and it gives me chills. It's like, your name is Moses. I'm married to Moses. Pretty cool. Anyways, so I have obviously my provider, and I'll be delivering at that information's not out there. Okay, so labor and pain control. So it has all these different options, and you can choose multiple ones. I don't even know if you guys can see this. I don't know if this is even like helping. I feel like we're at school here. During active labor, the options are to walk the hallways and move as much as I can, to bounce on a birthing ball, I'm assuming like that, in my birthing suite / room, take a warm shower or bath, receive a gentle massage from my partner / support system. That one sounds nice. Use a squat bar. I have no idea what that is. Use cold heat relief. Use foot pads on the bed, which I'm gonna actually check. I'm gonna have to check that. And use the birthing suite spot. I don't know what that is, but I'll take that too. I'm really fortunate at our hospital, and maybe this is how it is everywhere now. They're all private rooms, so that's really cool. Guaranteed private room, love that. So I marked, because I thought only one, but I'm gonna mark 2 now. But I had to take a warm shower bath. That's the first thing I do here. When I have period cramps, when I have back problems from pregnancy, warm shower bath helps. I don't know if that's like an option. There is a shower in there. So the reason also I don't have a birthing plan is I really just kind of am like relying on nurses that know what they're doing, being like, what's better? Should I walk around? And just trying different things. But if I had the first choice of like, hey, do you want to go take a warm shower bath? I'd be like, heck yeah, because that helps like my cramps. And the only, like, not the only thing, but what a lot of people tell me about contractions, like in my real life, is like, you know, it's just like really intense period cramps, or really intense, like you gotta go poo, you know what I mean? So, and emphasis on the really intense. So we'll see how those go. But for me, warm shower bath like usually works or does the trick for those. And then I would use foot pads on the bed if I can, because like my feet are so swollen and hurt all the time. Like any foot relief, I'm 1000% down for them. So this says I prefer to deliver. On to this one. I prefer to deliver vaginally with medication, vaginally and naturally, scheduled cesarean or scheduled induction. So I prefer to deliver vaginally with medication. That's hopefully everything goes smooth. I like that process. At first, I really thought like I wanted a C-section, and you can actually schedule those. Like you can schedule a C-section if and a lot of people do actually. He's like for vanity reasons, for reasons down there, or whatever. Even though he's like, you know, he's like it goes back, but people sometimes get worried about it stretching out, whatever. But then you also have the big scar, which I never was scared of because I have so much liposuction and breast lift scarring. I don't really care about scarring. But I did talk to a friend of mine who had a C-section, not by choice. And she was like, you know, the only thing is like, you can't really like pick up your baby those first that first week really. And it is an intense recovery. Not to say vaginally is not, obviously, but for the people close to me, my sister-in-law and like my mom and stuff, you know, they said they had it vaginally, and they were like, honestly, like we didn't get stitched up. Like again, that's people around me. Everyone's story is different. You guys will know my story after it happens, because you know I'll share it. But I just think vaginally with medication, my mom and I know my mother-in-law, like they didn't do epidurals back in the day. They guess they had them maybe, but people just didn't do them because I think there probably was what is the word, like probably like a, like, you know how people don't know about things right away, and they're like, I don't know about that, like putting drugs in my baby, you know, they probably just didn't know. It's probably like the unknown. So now everyone does an epidural. We are in an epidural shortage, so vaginally and naturally sounds horrific, but my doctor did assure me, he's like, you know, honestly, like when it comes to the point of delivery, it's kind of like then it happens, you know what I mean? But everyone I talked to who got the epidural was just like, oh, I love the epidural. Like they're like, that was just, you don't feel anything. There's, you know, you feel pressure and that's it. So fingers crossed we get an epidural. And then scheduled cesarean, scheduled induction. We decided not to, we have an induction scheduled on our due date. So if it doesn't come on our due date, but we think we're way ahead of our due date. So, and the reason we're scheduling it is because if you wait until like a week later, it takes like 5 days to schedule it. So we're trying not to like wait too long. He's like, if you go 41 weeks, it can be a little too much. So vaginally with medication, let's hope that is on our little checkerboard. As labor progresses, the pain relief I want is all natural and at the discretion of my midwife/doula. We're not having a midwife or doula. An epidural block at my request, a spinal block at my request. I don't know this one. Epidural block at my request. I don't know. The use of inhalation analgesia. I don't know that one either. Or the use of opioids. Do they give you opioids? Never mind, let me change my answer to use of. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so kidding on that. I'm assuming. Yeah, the epidural block. That's the one I hear about the most. It's the one everyone like swears by, loves, all of that. That's crazy they'll give you opioids. I don't know if my hospital would, but you know, there's that. Oh my god, did it literally just like, oh my god, a bug just came off for real. Did it? So gross, sorry guys. I don't know. Oh my god, it did. It's on my paper. Okay. It's just like a little, did you guys see that? I don't know. All right. So this is delivery and after birth. The person/people I want in my delivery area are, I put my hubby, because of COVID, you are only allowed one guest. People can't come see the baby anymore, which is so sad. It's so sad because I do always envision like my mom being there and my sister. And they live so close. So yeah, you can only have one. So obviously my hubby's gonna be there. And the music I want played during delivery, and a lot of people ask me this, like, do you have a delivery playlist? And I've always been like this might make me sound like a freak or something. I don't like music. Like, I like music when I'm in the car by myself, but I don't like the music when I'm in the car with other people because I can't hear them. So if like the music's playing and someone's talking, like I literally can't hear you, even if it's so soft. Like, I never can have music on when I'm studying, music in the background, like even cooking. I just like silence. I enjoy silence. I always have. I don't know, people love music, and I just know for this specifically, I just really want it. I just really want to like I don't know. And I also don't see a lot of people play music. Like I watch a lot of like birth vlogs, and maybe they're doing it for the reason they're filming. But what would you possibly play as you give birth? Like what could, like Enya or something? I don't know what would be playing, but like for me, I listen to like, you know, Tick Tick Boom soundtrack. Do I want Andrew Garfield? Like it's 3090 what as my baby's coming? Like maybe. I don't know. No music for me. I never really liked music, and that's like a weird, I'm a quirky person, but that's like a weird thing that people have always said. They're like, you don't listen to music? I'm like, no, not really. After the birth, I would like to, so the options are place the baby skin to skin as soon as possible, breastfeed my baby as soon as I can, keep the baby in my room as long as they are stable, delay the cutting of the umbilical cord for several minutes, keep the placenta after its delivery, and have my baby circumcised right away. Well, my baby is a girl, so the circumcision does not need to pertain to this. I've had a lot of emails about people encapsulating your placenta so you can like take it later. Like the idea of it, but I don't know if I found the right fit of someone to take it. Also, like, I don't know, because like I said, that was just offers of people like encapsulating, like they come take the placenta. How does the hospital just let you keep it? Do they put it like in like a little organ thing to take home with you so you can cook it? Like, I'm not sure what that entails, but now that I think about it, maybe I do want to keep my placenta. I heard it has a lot of like health benefits, so maybe I'm not knocking that away. I don't need to delay the cutting of the umbilical cord. I don't know why you would want that. I mean, maybe there's benefits to it. They can cut it whenever they want, or obviously they feel they need to. But I had the top 3 marked. Place the baby skin as soon as possible. I absolutely love when they just take the baby and put it on you. Like, oh my god, that's the moment I'm gonna like live, cry, die for. I feel like that'll be the moment where it's just like you look back right at the end of your life, like the happiest moment of your life, and I just feel like that moment. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry because I have my makeup and I gotta go do ASMR, but I want the skin to skin as soon as possible. I will be like, give me my baby, you know? It's gonna be amazing. And then breastfeeding my baby as soon as I can. I really want to try while I have people monitoring me. I don't know, I've said my issues with breastfeeding. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know if it's gonna be easy. I don't know if I like, physically can because of my surgery situation, nipple realignment, all that stuff like that. We are bringing formula just in case, and a bottle just in case. We ordered bottles and all that stuff like that just in case, because I know so many people have a hard time with feeding. I want to feed my baby. I want all the benefits of it. I think that it's like great, natural, all that stuff. I don't know for sure if I'll be able to, so I'm just being prepared all the ways. And keep the baby in my room as long as they are stable. Yes, this is like a no. if ands or buts. We have the baby in the room at all time. There'll be someone else around for the baby. Like we'll always have the baby with us. That's like non-negotiable. Like if the baby has to leave for whatever reason, my husband will leave with the baby and our third party that will be leaving with the baby. So both of them together. So have pictures taken by my partner / support system as soon as possible. This was an option. Invite other visitors. So I was like, yeah, I don't know if they do. Someone said they'd have like newborn photographers at the hospital. We're not getting like a photographer to come in because I don't even know how that works. Like, how do you plan when your baby's born and when a photographer? I love the idea of it. Like, I love memories, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I want pictures, I want videos, I want all of it. This is the most exciting thing to happen. And I thought I was gonna be scared the closer I get, but I'm just so excited. Like, it's weird. I really thought I was gonna be like, oh, it's coming close, I don't wanna do it. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't know, like, can't wait. And then invite other visitors to meet our baby as soon as we can. Obviously, we can't do that, otherwise I would. It says my baby's name. We have that blank for now. And then other details to know about my birth plan after, like I said, I don't really have any. Like, feel like I'm pretty much ready, but at the same time, like, what are you ready for? Like, it's very natural, right? It's very just, let's have a baby, and it's cool now we can do it in hospital, and there's medicines and doctors and stuff. But if you think back in the day, like Game of Thrones era, like, people just pushed out babies on their own, and that's just what it was. And I think there's something beautiful about that too. So that is that's my birth plan. And yeah, I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm super excited, and like I said, I know I'm kind of like a little bit maybe like defensive, or it sounds defensive, where I'm just like, I don't want anyone's opinions, but seriously, like, the good positive input and feedback, or just your experiences, like, they do help. Like, if you think there's something on here where you're like, oh, make sure you do this, if there's like a little trick or something, you know, getting that epidural early or something, like, let me know. Like, I love hearing all that, and a lot of you guys are very, very helpful, which is why I'm excited to share like the nursery tour and stuff like that, because a lot of people give us really good recommendations. And I think that's the best part about being a mommy, right? Is like, all the moms come together and be like, this, and we have a lot of moms in our life, and we have a lot of babies in our life. So I do have a lot of people in real life that I reach out to, and they're just so helpful. I think that's the coolest thing about being a mom, is they're just like, everyone's excited to share their knowledge with you because they've been through it. And like, it's really cool. Like, you're definitely not alone. Like, there's everyone knows something, like a reason, you know, everyone has an answer, which is great, you know? And then you just have to like sift through those answers and see which one works for you. But I feel so great. Like I said, I feel so excited. I do feel ready. I just feel like I'm ready. Like, let's go. Let's start this, you know? So we're weeks away. I'm so excited. And yeah, so anyways, that's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I have some pregnancy routines coming and a nursery tour, I promise. Like I said, I'm kind of like filming some videos, so that way when September comes, I can kind of just relax. I'll probably film, but I don't want to feel like I need to film, you know? So, all right, guys, I love you so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next videos.